Okay, hey guys, welcome to tonight's team call. We're teaming up tonight. Haley, I just realized I don't even know the name of your team, actually.
Team Determination.
I still didn't hear you, but
Team Determination.
the Team Determination and the Wildflower Tribe. So I am, guys, so excited about tonight's call. Haley and I met, well, I'm not going to lie, I've been like weirdly following Haley for a while ever since I think you talked on Dana's call a little while back. So since then, and then obviously I've been following you because at Summit we met because I weirdly, creepily asked her for Energize. So, I mean, whatever she's doing on social media is obviously working if I knew she was an Energize queen. But anyway, so I'm really excited about tonight. She's going to talk to us about a lot of things that I feel like, I know I can speak for our team anyway, that we struggle with objections, meeting new friends, having conversations, networking, the whole deal. But before we dive into all of that, and also I just want to say, like, before again, because Haley, I didn't give you the proper introduction. I think you're friggin' awesome. And she has been killing it ever since she decided to commit to it. And I think that's a huge thing, is a lot of times we really think in this business that we're doing the things that we need to do, or we convince ourselves that we're busy, but we're really not busy with the right things. So I think that's great that she got to that point where she noticed that and then committed to that. And then ever since then hit that Success Club 20 and brought on new coaches and really started developing a team. So I mean, I think that's really awesome. She's a star diamond, and then she has two diamonds on one side. So I mean, whatever, 2-star. And so anyways, okay. So really quickly before we let her get started, because I only have 45 minutes on here, but does anyone have any rank advancements or anything they want to shout out on any of our teams? No. All right then. Okay, well then let's just dive right into it. Haley, I'll let you take it away.
Thank you. It was so funny the first day we met. Oh my God. Dude, we were like at Summit and I was about to like dance with Shanti, and I had never met her before, and she goes, I just know you love it. Energize. Do you have an extra scoop on you? And I was like, I don't, but I like you. So anyways, I already love her. We've been talking back and forth just the last couple of days, and I love her. Hey guys, I see a couple of my coaches on there. So I just spoke on another call, so I hope that I don't go all over the place, but I am very awkward and not organized, so I'm going to tell a little bit about my story. Hey, do me a favor and just mute people, otherwise I'm gonna not against you guys, I just will forget what I'm gonna say. Thank you. It's not against you, otherwise I'll be like, I'll forget. So I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I know that like we don't have too much time. I'm gonna try to make it short. So before Beachbody, I was like such a lost little soul. I honestly felt like I had no purpose on this planet. I would like literally take walks to try to figure out what's my purpose, why am I here, and then start crying. I didn't have money to go figure it out. My mom and dad would never, they don't have anything. So I had to just, work. So I was a bartender for 10 years. I didn't have money to go try to figure it out at college, because nothing interested me, like nothing. So like 5 years into bartending, I was like, dude, I need to do something, because I was seeing my friends graduate college and then come visit me and stuff, and I was still their bartender. And I'm like, dude, I need to do something. So I figured I should be a hairdresser, because I like making people feel good about themselves, feel pretty and confident. I have 3 sisters. I liked doing their eyebrows, making them look pretty, whatever. Let's be a hairdresser. So I did that. And that was like all of my money, all of my time. That was a really big, huge deal. I graduated first in my class. So I was really good at it. I got into the best salon in town. I had awesome clients. I loved everybody I worked with, but I wasn't happy. Like, why would you want to live a life that you liked? Kind of, sometimes, that give you anxiety. Like, some days were okay. The rest were full of anxiety, and every day, honestly, got worse and worse and worse. And you guys all know when you start a business, you can't just make money. So I also had to be a bartender. So I was a full-time hairdresser, 9 to 5, bartender, 5 to 3, o'clock in the morning. Like, no life, zero. So when people tell me they don't have time, I literally don't accept that excuse. It doesn't make any sense to me. So super lost. I didn't understand what my purpose was. I was doing really bad things to my body just to get through the day. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Adderall, but I'm not prescribed it. I don't have ADHD, but I would buy it off people for energy to get through the day. And then at night, I was a drunk bartender. And I honestly probably gained I gained a lot of weight, and I was so mean. Not a lot, but a lot for me. I was not nice to people. I'm talking like throwing money in people's faces. I would get in trouble all the time by the manager for being mean to people because I didn't like my job. I wasn't happy. Don't talk to me. Like, I hated it. So I went from like a mean, really unhealthy person to like, guys, I'm the opposite now. So right around that time, I was like, dude, somebody called me a name. This is like side note. They called me kind of like fat a little bit. And I was just like, damn it, you kind of am. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Nobody else would tell me. So because of that one girl's comment, I was like, I need to do something. I had P90X sitting there on like collecting dust forever from an infomercial. So I told everybody around me, everybody in the salon, at the bar, I was going to finish it and complete it. I didn't like Facebook, so I didn't know about Beachbody coaching, or I wouldn't tell Facebook about anything. So I did it. I did it every single day. I never missed a day, but I still drank. I still took the Adderall. I still did all the unhealthy things, but I still got some results. Obviously, I'd get way better results if I was doing the right thing. I ended up helping like 5 people get P90X without knowing I could help them get paid or be their coach. So right around that time, when I was like feeling a little bit better, still working 19 hours a day most days, my sister messaged me and she's like, hey, how's the whole hairdressing thing going? I said, it's not great. You know, I wish I could work for Beachbody. It's the only thing that made me happy. And she's like, I'm pretty sure you can. And I literally was like, what am I supposed to do? Call up Beachbody and ask if I should work, if I can work for them? I didn't know about coaching. I hated Facebook. I hated selfies. I was really mean. So she was like, no, I'm friends with some guy I met at a yoga studio. He seems to be really successful. Do you want me to get you in touch with him? I'm sure you guys know Keith Callahan. He's my coach. I didn't know him, but I did sign up with him right away. I just believed what he had to say for some reason. I didn't know if it was true or not, but I knew that maybe it could be a way out. So since day one, I mean, I was pretty successful right away, which I feel like happens to a lot of people. And if it's not, it's totally fine. But like, I signed up a bunch of coaches right away. I got enrolled in like a couple days, diamond in like a little bit less than 2 months. So he ended up taking me out to dinner because I was successful right away. And he brought like Nicole Jones and stuff like that. And I'm like, these people aren't making up stories for me to keep going, so maybe I should. So I told him and everybody around me that I was all in, even though I wasn't all in. I wasn't all in for a whole year. All in was tough. If you guys saw my Facebook, you wouldn't know that I wasn't all in a day posting. But I wasn't really inspiring. All I did was one vital behavior, which was work out, drink my shake, be proof the product works. That's it. I didn't read, I didn't message, I didn't friend request. I didn't do the scary stuff because I was too scared. I acted like I was a tough girl because I am, but I did care too much about what people thought about me. I was like, and honestly, it made me sick. So when I was about to message somebody, I would like almost get sick to my stomach and I'd have to like go take a walk, go all of a sudden clean my dishes, do laundry, do anything else besides the message. And then the day would be over and I'll try again tomorrow. And I did that for a year and a half straight. So I literally wasted my year and a half. A year and a half is a lot in this business. I wasted it. I was exactly, I didn't move. Sometimes I went backwards. Maybe got back to diamond, went backwards. I didn't do anything for my business. I was too scared. So I ended up being able to quit the hairdressing job because I wasn't making too much money there. there. I was making some money, but just in case, which is always every single week. I thought I was a full time. I wasn't. You know, I always had the bartending job. I worked there for 10 years. If I didn't make enough money, which was every single week, I would pick up shifts. So I never got myself uncomfortable because I never needed to. But then I moved a year ago, like a couple days ago, basically. And I had to make it work because my husband was starting a brand new company, which he had nothing, no one. And I'm a beach body coach. I was so excited. Like, oh my God, I don't need to work. And then like we had no money coming in at all. I'm like, fuck, I need to either work the job that I love or go back to work doing what I hate. And I applied at every single bar around. I got every single bar job. I got every one because I was a employee. I chose the one, you know, everybody was really visual. Monday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I want to go. I don't want. I said it was going to work. So I sat down with myself that day and I was like, what do I need to do to be successful with this business? And over again, it just kept saying, my mind kept saying, personal development, you idiot. Personal development, over and over again. I tried to ignore it for a couple of days. But that's what it was. I never read. I think I read the compound effect in the beginning because my coach told me to, but I forgot everything. So I just read to read. I just read it to read it. But now, guys, I actually read and I take action on everything I read. I don't read to read 10 pages. I might be a slow learner. I might only read 2 pages, but those 2 pages I actually take action on. And you know that only 2% of people that read personal development books actually take action on it? I am one of them because otherwise I'll forget. So don't just read to read. That's just a side note. Actually take action on it. So personal development changed my life. One of the books that Keith Callahan told me to read, and like right around the perfect timing, was the War of Art. And it was just like, what's holding you back? It's all about resistance. What's holding you back? And over again, I kept just saying fear. I'm scared. And it's not like I'm scared to be successful or anything, because that's what I want more than anything. I'm scared of what people think about me all the time. I didn't want people to talk bad about me or, make fun of me or say something bad, because I would kill them. Like that, like my brain is like crazy. I would like want to kill them. So I was just like, okay. So I'm like, how am I going to do this and try to be professional? Like it was hard for me. So I read that and I just started like being like, okay, this is a business. Routine. It might not be perfect every single day, but I have a routine and I stick to it and I make sure to get everything done. And ever since then, it's changed my whole business. Number one thing is personal development, like I just said, but now I do the things behind the scenes that nobody wants to do every single day, no matter what. So I was scared to do the messages, but stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about that poor girl behind your phone or behind a computer that needs your help. Like that is so rude if you're going to keep that to yourself because you care what they might say or you care what might think or they might delete you. You don't know their story. You don't know how they're feeling. You don't know they just got fired or they're just trying bathing suits on and they hated themselves. You don't know that. So I just stopped caring, and I understand the business now. Like I write down, I'm sure you guys heard this. I've said it so many times in so many calls. I write down 26 names. I do 26 names because there's 26 lines in a notebook. Like I'm not that professional. And the first couple names are just people from yesterday that said yes to my friend request. The next couple of people are people that I'm thanking for liking and supporting me. The next couple people are random people that I don't know. I requested you, don't even know your name. I haven't talked to you in 10 years. So I just say, hey girl, how are you? Oh my God. Like, I just saw your name pop up. How are you? I haven't talked to you in 10 years. Oh my God, I love your hair. Where'd you get your hair done? I need a new hairdresser. I was just telling this to Keith's call. I like to mess with people a little bit and not answer them back until the next day and say, I'm so sorry, I've been crazy trying to make a meal plan for my new challenge group starting. And they're always like, what's challenge? What's a challenge group? And I'm like, what? Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't tell you about it. Like, that's what I do. And I always like to add like little tips like that. Like, hey girl, where'd you get those sneakers? I'm starting a new challenge this day. I need them. Like I need whatever it is. I do like weird little, like, I'm not inviting you at all, but I am. So I just do that. And now, like, even if like I don't message them, which I try to message everybody on that list, but if I don't, I either comment or message on them. And when I'm doing that, if you guys haven't heard this, I call it my gangster rap connections. I blast music, I set a timer, and I have fun with it. Because if you're in a silent room, it's so awkward. And you're gonna be like, what am I doing? They haven't even went on Facebook in like 2 weeks. This is awkward. Like, oh my God, like they're gonna be mean to me. This is awkward. If you have music on and you just have the list in front of you and you have a timer going, and you're like, bam, bam, bam. The thank you messages, sorry to say it, it's a script. I don't like saying script because it sounds fake and I'm not fake, but I've been saying the same thing to people. So it's a script. The thank you for accepting my friend request is a script. That's 1 second. Done, 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 done. I can get that done in 1 minute. The rest of the people are like, hey girl, I love your hair color. Oh my God, I used to be a hairdresser. What color is that? I like to end it in questions. Whatever it is. Compliment. Let it be okay without being an invite. Like, let it be okay. But it's only going to be okay if you post like a boss on Facebook. Because I'm nice. I'm giving these people compliments. Whatever I'm doing. But if I'm not showing up like a boss on Facebook, telling them I can help you with your fitness, health, like life, business, everything, then they wouldn't message me back. So that happens. Like, yeah, I talk to all these people saying thank you. Awesome. A lot of times it ends up in a natural invite, which is awesome. If you're like saying thank you for, you know, all the love and support and good vibes, you have no idea like what it does for me. It keeps me going every single day. People a lot of times are like, oh my God, like I've been watching you for a while and I wish I could do it. I just don't have any time. Guys, that invite, 1 second. Or, you know, whatever it is, I wish I could do it, but I don't have enough friends. Invite. It always turns into a natural invite. And if it's just like, yeah, girl, totally, like you're such an inspiration, let it be that. It's like, girl, you just made my day. Thank you. Done. Let it be done. Keep posting that you can help them. You have a challenge group starting. Guys, even if it's just like a picture of me, like something to do with working out, I will do a star at the end of it. Challenge group starts in 3 days. I can't wait. Who's coming in? You in or not? Like that funny. Like I'm always letting people know that I can help them. Otherwise, I am just somebody else that likes to work out and post pictures of myself. Like gym freaks do that. So do you want to be one of them? No, let them know that you can help them. Always. Sometimes I'm just like, even if you are around all night, I'm around till 4 o'clock. Like I'm around all day. I'm leaving at 4. Feel free to message me if you want to talk health, fitness, or business. I always say that. And people are like, hey girl, I saw that you said that you're around and I want to talk about fitness. I'm always letting people know I can help them. So stop making it awkward. Like there's no reason. I message people. All right, I want to talk about friend requests really quick. So this might be totally obvious how you friend request. I don't know. I hardly use that people you may know thing anymore. Sometimes I do. I'm like, oh my God, cool, found someone. But I hardly do. A lot of times I find people like, say if I found a really cool person, like a girl with her dog, and I'm like, that's a really cute picture. And it has like 50 likes. I look at the likes and I'm like, okay, obviously if they liked it, we have something in common, let's be friends. So I don't just like add them. I'm actually a little bit picky. I go to their page and I see like how they post. Are they posting about negative bullshit that I don't want on my feed? Or, you know, they talk about like funny stuff or whatever it is. If they like, do I want them on my team? Basically, do I want to be their friend? And if I do, I will add them. Another thing is like, I go to somebody I look up to. I'm like, okay, this girl's cool. I'm going to go to her friends list. Add, done. It takes like no time, guys. But this is just a side note. Make sure to look at their mutual friends and see if they're not friends with like another bunch of coaches, because it's just like competing with other coaches, and it makes zero sense to me. So yeah, I just add them and I have no problem with it. Like, I don't think anything of it. Yes, I used to, but stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about them. If it's not their time now, trust me, if you keep posting and keep showing up, it will be. Another thing, like, say if like you can add friends with like people that like certain pages, like for example, Luke Bryan or something. Go to Luke Bryan's page, see who likes his page. You know, and just add, done. But yeah, I message those people like, girl, thanks so much for accepting my request. I usually don't request random girls, but I was like, oh my God, I like you. Like, and I just do like funny emojis with like hearts, like #new friend. And I do like the 2 girls dancing. Hope you're having an awesome weekend. Let's talk soon. That's it. And they're like, yeah, girl, like totally. Like, you seem like you have an awesome vibe. You too. And I'm like, bye, done. That's it. But I keep posting like crazy, and they're like, this girl's nice. You know, I keep showing up on her page. This girl's cool. I'm going to ask her what this challenge group is about. Stop being weird. Girls like to flirt with girls. I heard this the other day on an Amy Silverman call. That's all I do all day. That's all I do all day is flirt with other girls, and I think it's so much fun. I heard another call the other day with Bonnie Engel. People think that it's supposed to be 90% you building content, adding value all day, and 10% liking, commenting on people's stuff. It's the opposite. Stop caring so much about your posts being perfect and give so much love to all these other people. Like, comment, and they're going to be like, who is this girl? But if you're posting like a boss, they're going to notice that, and they're going to ask you about that thing that you're talking about. For new conversations, there's so many different ways to start them. So Kelly was telling me there's a lot of moms on here, or the non-moms have some trouble or something like friend requesting people, and I get it, but this is like a weird little tip, and it might sound weird, but start friend requesting girls that like to take selfies. And I didn't like selfies. I actually hated them. I deleted the girls that did it. But now I'm all for them, obviously. So the girls that are taking selfies are like, meh, like, they want attention. They want you to like and comment on their stuff. They will accept you right away. They will have no problem with you being their friend. So stop. The people with like their kids in their picture, they might not. So look for the girl that is like loves to take pictures of themselves and loves to, even if they don't love themselves on the inside, they like you can picture them being a coach, basically, because what coaches do. But for new conversations, I start new conversations all day. Like, I'm telling you, I don't like overwhelm you, but like, let me give you a couple examples. I told you, thanks for accepting my request. That's one. Guys, I like to use my phone for copy paste, because I like to use emojis. Because if I'm doing a fake winky face, if somebody gave me a fake winky face or a fake heart, I'd be like, they're working on me. I don't want them. I don't, get away from me. That's just me. I'm crazy. I think everything's a scam. So if somebody was doing that to me, I'd be like, they're weird. They're trying to work on me. I'm all set. I don't want to hear anything they have to say. So that's why I use my phone. I copy paste, and I do funny emojis to let them know that I'm not working. Also, compliments. Like I just said, I like your hair, I like your shirt. Trying to buy a couple shirts for my challengers. They just won. Where'd you get that? I need it. Questions, like just like that. Like say if you're a mom, where'd you get that stroller? You know, like always a question. They're gonna answer you. This is a good one. Whenever I see awesome pictures from awesome people that aren't coaches, I totally mess with them, and I'm like, oh my god. I just messed this up last call. I'm always stopping at your posts. You always make me stop scrolling. I keep thinking that you're one of my coaches. Like, you're perfect. Are you? And they're like, what? Like, I don't know. I'm like, are you a coach? Question mark. And they're like, no. What? I'm like, oh my God, you're perfect. You should totally be a coach. I said that wrong, but it's just like, hey girl, I'm obsessed with your pictures. I can't stop creeping you. I'm straight up with them people. I can't stop creeping you. I'm obsessed with your pictures. I keep thinking that you're one of my coaches. Like, I keep wanting to tell you to keep it up, girl. Then I just say, like, are you a coach? Like, you're perfect. That's it. Or if I see somebody like awesome, like results from the gym, hey girl, I keep seeing you pop up and I love your posts. You're so motivating, whatever. I keep thinking that you're one of my coaches. Are you a coach, or are you just crushing life at the gym? And if not, why don't you want to get paid for it? Like, that's simple. Another thing, like just today, I wrote a couple people, hey girl, I'm in love with all your pictures. You are like totally my tribe. I keep creeping you and I can't help it. I just wanted to say, like, thanks for being so positive. All these people are so negative and I hate it. Like, whatever it is, just say what you want to say and say it from the heart. And if you do that, it won't ever feel like an invite or weird or creepy. And every time I do that, everyone's really nice. Battling objections. So people are saying, well, yeah, it's too much money. I am 100% so real. I'm just like, so you're happy then? And they're like, well, not really. I'm like, but so you came to me, or like, you know, somebody messaged you and they're like, want information, you gave it to them, and then they're like, too much money. Then I'm like, okay, so you're happy? Question mark. And they're like, well, I'm like, why don't you give us a try for 30 days and just check it out? Like, if you don't like it, get your money back. It's 100% guaranteed to change my whole life. Like, do me a favor and not eat that tuna fish sandwich with Cheez-Its for a whole month, and save that $4 and actually feed yourself like superfoods and see the difference that you're going to feel. Do yourself a favor. Like, honestly, I'm just 100% real. I'm like, but okay, then keep doing what you're doing. But why don't you do me a favor and keep track of that nonsense shit that you're buying and see if it equals $120. Seriously. Do that and I'll talk to you in a month. And one more thing, battling objections. I like to battle them on my Facebook. When I hear too many excuses, money, I will make a post like I did yesterday. People think it's funny. Let's talk about the time I spent $140 and how it changed my life. And that's me battling objections, telling people what it costs to change my whole life and to start a business. That thing got a couple shares. People are messaging me. If somebody says it's a pyramid scheme, this is funny. People think it's a pyramid scheme. That's fine. I did too. I think everything's a scam. Let's talk about it. I battle objections all day, every day on my personal Facebook, because that means it's real. You know, I'm not a bullshitter. Like, I'm not going to like pretend. People don't think like I'm in a private message. Like, it's real. I'm putting it on Facebook. No need. Like, I do run sneak peeks, but there's really no need if you just talk about it in public on Facebook. There's only 5 minutes left, so if you guys want to ask me any questions, that's fine. But one more thing about the invite. I do invite sometimes, but I just say, like, If somebody liked a challenge group picture, I just like make it so exciting. Girl, I just saw you like my challenge group picture. Tell me you're joining us. That's it. It's not hard. So just get over your fear and stop thinking too much about yourself and start thinking about the other person that needs us. That's all I have to say because I don't want to run out of time, so I want to keep it open for questions.
Hayley, thank you so much. That is like exactly what I think we needed. I just love how you're so real. And I think sometimes we get into the vibe of thinking like, oh my God, we have to use like the proper lingo and yada yada. And that just is so, it just stops us in our tracks, I think, a lot of times. I mean, for me, I can speak for myself anyway. But I just like hearing it, it just feels like, I don't know about for anyone else, but it feels like just a no-brainer. Like, of course, why wouldn't I talk to these peeps like they were my best friends? Because this is about making friends, and that's the vibe. We want to attract those people to our tribes anyways. But anyways, I'll stop blabbering. If no one has questions, I'll ask a question, but I'll let you guys ask questions if you have them.
Hey, it's Sari. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I have one question. I feel like I love that you're just like, it feels like tough love, but also like loving at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you like, are there people who get offended when you're just so like straight up with them?
If they are, then they're not supposed to be on my team. But yes, I do. Well, in my posts, I always talk about myself saying I felt the same way. So it's not like, you think it's expensive because you're stupid. It's like, I did too. And I used to spend money on this, this, and this, and this, and now I save money. So I'm always bringing myself into it. But no, they don't. A lot of times because I'm 100%, I act confident because I am, because it changed my whole life. Like, Shakeology changed my whole life. So I'm just like, so you're happy then? And then they're like, oh, we'll give it a try then. I'm like, why don't you just give it a try?
No, I know. I have a bunch that I'm already like, why don't I just say that? Because they keep reaching out literally every time. And then they're like, oh no, but now I'm not ready. I'm like,
honestly, I'm just like, but I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't know
okay.
what to say because I know that this helped me. I know it can help you, and I can't convince you. I know it works. So when you're ready, I'm here. But
Yeah.
I also say, like, either give it a chance. If you don't want to, then start tallying up what you spend money on. That's pointless. It's honestly helping you slow your body down and help you gain weight. Because I know for me, I always bring it back to me. I used to spend money, $4 on a coffee and $10 on a fat ass salad that I thought was healthy. Every day. I hate that there's not enough time. Can't hear you, Kelly.
Oh my God, I just noticed we only had less than a minute. I was like zoning out, listening and thinking.
Well, you guys can message me if you need to talk to me.
This was awesome. I just love how real you are about it. It just makes so much sense and like doesn't, like you don't think about it, but it does. It just is perfect. So I think this is what we needed. Thank you so much for getting on for us. It was awesome.
Anytime, for real. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for being here. Bye, guys.
Bye.